Yeah.
Put my pint of milk away. So I'll just go for the introduction now.
Yeah, you're the host, mate.
Nice. Welcome everybody to our 3 viewers. Might get up to 4 this time.
Lavey being the extra one.
Yeah, potentially. We're all in our homes, no longer in Germany. And we've decided to do for the 2025. This is our catch up and our other stuff.
Yeah. Something like that anyway, innit? Something like that.
What are we talking about first? We're talking about
just as structured as it was last time.
how life's been after exchange. Either of you two can start.
Will you go?
Chocolate.
I mean, my end's been pretty boring. I've really not done a lot. I've pretty much been carrying on with the uni work, so just going in every day, 9 to 5, revise, go home. That's about it. I've not done anything remotely.
I mean, you went to England. You came back home for a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I did it. There's a couple of cool things. I went to Amsterdam in November to see Levy for a weekend, which was really fun. And then my parents came over in, December for Christmas, and then we drove all the way back, which was also quite nice. But,
you drove all the way back?
Yeah.
Mad.
Why?
Why not?
Well, because my parents needed to take some stuff out for me anyway. That was a nightmare to lug. So they were like, "Oh, we could drive over, drive back. It'd be quite nice." That was my whole Christmas playlist thing that you told me to.
Are you going to explain the word lug for our international listeners?
Yeah, lug is just big shit that I can't if I was on a train or a plane, it just I wouldn't be able to take it with me. So I have a record case for all my big records now, which I couldn't take normally. And
after your nightmare with DHL when you first moved as well.
Oh dear Lord, yeah. That what was it, 1 month period where I was I didn't have anything. I had one pair of trousers and a hoodie and 3 t-shirts, and the rest of my stuff was stuck in customs. So I think for the first month of uni, people just saw me wear the same thing over and over again.
That was just us for the whole 6 months, to be fair. But then Fraser's lost his jacket now, haven't you?
I wore the same jacket every single day. I've got about 3 pairs of shorts. Eh?
Is it that one that you've lost?
Mm-mm.
The iconic one.
No, the white one. Sitting in the corner, actually. The white one with blue and red on it.
I'll probably remember.
It's in every Instagram post that I've got from Germany.
Let me have a look now.
You lost it instantly.
You lost the iconic quarter zip as well.
What one?
The one with the cam sent the photo. What's it?
Oh, yeah,
I lost that. I don't know where it went.
That's the one I was on. That's the one I was thinking about. Which one was that?
I did also wear that quite a lot.
I can't remember what it looks like.
Well.
Oh yeah.
I still don't get why you drove just to pick up some records.
No, it wasn't for records. My parents wanted to drive out anyway. They wanted to because. So this again dates back to before I moved to Germany originally. We were going to do a road trip where, we bought all my stuff out, so we didn't have to go through DHL. But certain circumstances just made it so it couldn't happen. But we still wanted to do it at some point, so they drove all the way here, bought some stuff, then we drove all the way back. It was really nice.
It's only about 12 hours, isn't it? It's not that bad.
We sped through France as well. There was barely any traffic.
Anybody who makes the conscious decision to drive through France doesn't have the wires all right in their head.
Yeah, listen, we didn't want to either, but it was the quickest way. Otherwise, we were about to go through Luxembourg and stuff, which would have taken two extra hours.
Even longer, yeah.
What are the roads made out of? Fag butts?
Just you could tell when you enter across the border, the air just changes in
stinks.
quality. It stinks, and
Clemence, if you're listening, sorry. Yes.
I'm not.
To our one. Nothing changes, does it?
No.
No.
I'm a man of a few things.
Principles.
He hates France. Don't we
I
all?
think we all do, don't we?
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, I've always said that that's my plan when I become supreme leader of the world is to eradicate France.
No, instead of blowing it up, we should contact the Germans and the Spanish, and we should just invade from both angles and
No,
Food Channel. We all separate it.
I think, like Kevin Bridges said about Scotland, you just get a big saw, just cut it out, and just send it flying into the Atlantic somewhere.
Yeah,
I think that would be quite like.
Yeah, put it in Antarctica.
I saw a map of like Europe, but without France, and it looked so much better. Honestly, I wish I'd saved it. It just looked amazing.
And then what you have to do is just attach us to Germany then.
No.
Well, the Germans want you lot, don't they? They don't want England, but they want Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more the Scottish people having some unrequited love for Germany after the Euros, isn't it?
Me? No, I don't.
Yeah. Well, not you personally, but all of the weird jocks who went over to the Euros, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but that opening game was fun, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
just completely taking the piss out of the Germans.
See, but you still got battered. It was great. It was great viewing all round, and I even stuck up for you when you lost to Hungary in the last game. To be fair, but
my memory's drawn a blank there.
Didn't happen, did it?
Do you not remember?
Move on. We'll just have to move on. Cam, what's your life been like after exchange?
Football, music, beer, and football. I guess literally nothing else.
So that's
same as usual.
Germany, then.
Yeah, exactly the same. Jackie came in September and then December. It was Christmas. Christmas was all right. And yeah, just uni, radio. You what?
You eat turkey?
Do I eat turkey? Of course.
You do? Yeah, all right. Because there's some weird households that don't eat turkey, and it just
no.
Not many
There's a lot
people.
of people that-
And it's fair enough, but it's just tradition.
The amount of people that we know that went for a curry on Christmas Day.
A curry? That's
Curry, yeah.
the Birmingham is that.
It's not even Birmingham. Apparently, it's a big tradition, and like white folk as well. That's
a curry is banging, but on Christmas Day, I'm not sure I can back that.
I'm going to save my radical thoughts for later.
But that's the thing is, it's like the most English families that I know all go in for curries on Christmas Day. I just personally don't get it, but I suppose each to their own.
To be fair, what's worse, going to Spoons on Christmas Day or going to get a curry?
Yeah, I'd rather get a curry than one of those spoons. The spoons do a Christmas dinner, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well,
Have you-
it's Christmas dinner.
Mate, it looks dismal.
Does it?
Yeah. Almost as bad as the Toby Carvery that I sent you on Uber Eats yesterday.
Oh, you can't beat a good roast, though, especially if it's homemade.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Our roasts are alright, but
A roast dinner is the best part about the week for me.
roast tatties in goose fat. Since Christmas, I've transitioned to eating with goose fat. Honestly,
Since Christmas, I've transitioned.
no, we've got to keep. Can't be cutting me up like that.
We're just going to make the clip of going since Christmas,
no.
I've transitioned.
I'll be a swift exit from the podcast if that happens.
So, the pint of milk's gone already. We're
Fuck,
8
9
minutes
minutes.
and 49 seconds in.
I'm a quick drinker,
Also-
especially with milk.
For anyone watching, what do you think of Fraser's moustache? Send it into the Ben Love Scotland group chat.
Yeah. I don't think that should be allowed.
You know what? I reckon if we did a poll, I'm minorly confident that I would win a vote on that.
No, I like it. I just didn't know you could grow facial hair.
Neither did I.
He's tried for a while,
It's
bless
that-
him.
Yeah.
Well, it's that transition.
It's a bit dismal, but I wish I could get a bit in the middle. It's kind of either side, but you know what? It works. I'm considering just getting rid of it again, though, just to go back to.
You're going to start looking like Sporticus from Lazy Town, man. Even the height as well. The height.
Yeah, I'm needing a trim now as well. I was going to go today, but it's like unbelievably stormy here, so.
Yeah.
Driving.
The roof of our canopy in the garden flew away, which was quite sad.
Yeah, we've had a bit of our roof fall off.
Yeah, did you get the alarm on your phone?
Yeah, what the fuck's that all about, honestly?
I know.
Absolute nonsense. It's not a tornado, it's just a bit of fucking wind, seriously. Like,
Well, I was supposed to do an interview about Brexit today. They got cancelled because of the wind, so I was all right.
why were you going to do an interview about Brexit?
Exactly. There
Almost 10 years after it?
was three Belgians on my radio module at uni, and one of them was doing an article about Brexit. So they wanted to get the thoughts of me, being as I'd have to travel to and live in another country after Brexit. So not complaining.
Well,
Put my expertise to use.
I mean, effect of it is that I'm not a German resident again. My residency permit ran out yesterday, so.
Have you not got? When are you getting a new one?
Well, I don't know. That's the thing.
Please don't get deported.
They can. I've a month ago asked for an emergency appointment. They just haven't got back to me, so I've just got to wait.
Yeah.
So you're technically an illegal immigrant right now?
Yep.
We'll discuss that one after the show.
Yeah, he's going to keep his thoughts again too after the show.
Shocking.
How have you been, Fraser? What have you done?
Oh, not much.
Why are we all saying
this is a boring podcast? Jesus Christ.
To be fair, since I got back from Germany, I had to work a decent bit. I've been pretty much at my work. I missed one day of work because I was running a half marathon. No, I haven't missed a day of work since for the last 6 months, pretty much. And then just trying to not off myself from doing uni work, pretty much. And then trying to keep myself with 2 working legs as well. That's pretty much my whole life goals at the moment.
Yeah, Fraser sent us a heartfelt story about his knee yesterday in the group chat, which was quite sad.
Didn't he? I've been stretching all day and they're still hopeless. I was looking up a video on YouTube about how to build bulletproof knees, and one of the exercises you literally just hold on, let me see if I can. You have to go like this. That's the whole exercise.
Great.
But I can't remember what it's called. But apparently it's supposed to help. So I've been doing that, and then I've been standing on the hearth next to our fire, and just working the fucking knee joints, whatever they're called. And then I've been standing on my stairs and doing calf raises, and also been leaning on the edge of my bed trying to do hip thrusts as well. Try and fucking.
I bet you have.
Oh, it's a nightmare, honestly. Actually, though. Yeah, the hip thrusts aren't for knees. That's another thing.
Will knows that one better than anyone, mate.
Oh, leave me out of it, man.
Should we give the people what they want and answer some questions? Being as they've listened to us talk for 14 minutes.
Yeah, that's...
Time flies, eh?
When
Right,
you're having fun.
Let me get them up. 52%. I'm not needing a charger anymore.
Oh, no.
We have got 21 responses.
20.
21.
21.
Damn.
Right. And I'm just going to go from the top. I'll leave it there. There's some fucking... We're probably going to... If... There's some absolute shit ones that we're just going to fire through because whoever's friends have done this, you're just not right. You're not right. Right. First one. Hello. Quick one. How many toddler-sized gorillas could you take on at once? And secondly, how gorilla-sized toddlers? Can't wait to hear. Love, Will Parsons.
Oh, okay, right.
How many gorillas?
Parsons is one of your friends, Will.
Yeah, he is.
Get grip yourself, Will Parsons.
How many gorilla-sized toddlers could you take on? And how many toddler-sized gorillas?
Take on's got an interesting context behind it.
Does it?
We'll use it in the taking on in a fight.
Okay. Oh, yeah, right, okay.
Gorilla, how many toddler-sized gorillas? Oh, I reckon 10.
Loads. Nah. It depends if they haven't got the strength of a gorilla anymore.
Yeah, you could take on an infinite amount if they've got the strength of a toddler.
Just keep volleying.
I don't know. I reckon they could overwhelm you. We've had this discussion in my friend group at home about fucking cats and dogs, and gets on my nerves. But this one, I reckon 10.
I'll triple that and go 30.
30?
Yeah, they're only. If it depends, because toddlers can be really small. So.
Yeah, I mean, if they have the strength, that would mean that if a toddler gets a hold of your leg, he can start just chucking you from side to side. So, I'm going to say maybe 5.
What if... I reckon they have gorilla strength, though, or gorilla-like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he gets a hold of you, he's going to start chucking you about.
Exactly, like a baby gorilla strength toddler. The grip strength...
How strong are baby gorillas? I've never researched that.
Probably pretty strong. Gorillas are pretty packing, I'd say.
Yeah.
I wonder if gorillas nutritious.
But then with the toddler-sized gorillas, are they going to have like the six-pack like gorillas and everything? Are they going to be as buff as?
I reckon so.
That's a weird thought, trying to imagine a toddler as a gorilla.
Just thinking about toddlers in the first place is also a bit weird.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Right. Fuck that question, it's shite. Next one. How's life since Stuttgart? I miss you guys a lot, by the way.
Whoever this is.
Aw, that's quite nice.
I wonder who this is.
Yeah, very wholesome.
Should we place bets as to who it is? I'm saying Melissa.
Trevor.
Trevor, yeah. Or Levi.
Yeah.
I reckon it's... Fuck knows. I don't know.
Darren.
Klaus.
Definitely not Klaus. Well, he still knows Will anyway. So
yeah,
we've already kind of covered House Life since Stuttgart, so
we're all alive. We're all fine.
Previous part, yeah, we're all still here. Right, follow up. This is one of the fucked up questions. This is probably one of your mates. It says yours truly, Brum Fam, at the end.
I don't think that's me. That can't be me.
It can't be me because I only put it in the Ben Love Scotland chat, and it's not.
I didn't share the questions. I didn't share the questions.
Brum Fam. I don't have anyone who lives from Birmingham.
Anyway, this question's getting blamed on you, Will.
Okay.
Follow
I'm
up.
the only one that's from near Birmingham, though. So unless somebody's aiming it at me.
Another thing is, it says follow up, and I don't know what the original question is.
Yeah.
This one is, how many women could you impregnate with 15 minutes, then, 10 pints of cum, question mark.
What? What?
Yeah, I know.
He's got up and left.
No, I'm shutting my door.
I thought you were genuinely going.
Yeah, his parents can't be hearing that.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't want the cat to hear it either.
Yeah.
Might get a bit scared.
I don't want to hear it.
How many women could you impregnate and drink 10 pints of cum?
No, it's nothing about drinking cum. It just says how many women could you impregnate with 15 minutes. Let's go with that.
1.
No. I'm not going to answer.
No, Cam. If you had 1,000 jackies lined up, how many could you? How many big tatties could you get in the oven?
Mate, you only need 37 seconds.
Well, just do the maths then. That's like 25-ish. No, sorry. No, that is about 25-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, I reckon maybe 6. I'll say 6.
6.
Yeah.
So are you saying that they're all just lined up?
Yeah.
Like the opposite of the Bonnie Blue situation.
Pretty much.
They're the ones queuing outside the door.
Yeah.
Quick side note, that is one of the grimmest fucking experiments I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've never seen it, but you just hear about it.
Just shameless behaviour, really.
To be fair, We watched the documentary the other week, and it's just the Lily Phillips one. It's just awful.
I never
Like,
seen. I seen the clip of her crying. And I'm like,
You did it to yourself.
yeah, surely that's all you need to know.
No, but there was a bloke who flew in from Switzerland for it. Like, he flew in on the Friday night, stayed overnight, did that in the day, had a night out in London, then went home.
Do they not have whores in Switzerland, like?
Apparently not.
Fuck's sake. Right. This is the original question, I'm guessing, actually. Would you rather, question mark, never be able to come again or come for 15 minutes straight and produce 10 pints of cum every time? Yours truly, Brum Fam.
Who is this asking this question?
Will, you need to get your mates fucking sorted out.
I don't know if it's them, but I'll ask after the
Well,
this podcast.
I doubt my flatmates or anyone from the Ben Love Scotland chats put this in. Levi.
Yeah, let me. Brum Fam, I have one friend who studies in Birmingham, but he doesn't say shit like that. That's what's making me confused.
He does now. What's
Anyway,
the question again?
The question, never be able to come again or come for 15 minutes straight and produce 10 pints of cum every time. Second one for me.
You could donate it to a sperm bank. You get money for that.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
you
new
know,
business.
there's some really shock horror stories of like guys that end up with like 500 kids.
Yeah, but they're not legally required to take care of them.
Yeah, I know, but anyone with a bit of morality would have a slight guilty conscience for knowing 550 children in the world that don't know their dad.
Hey, no, because I'm doing them a favour because they're the person who supposedly can't get it up. So I'm helping them out.
And then imagine if you walk down the street and like you see a kid that looks exactly like you, and you're like, oh god,
that's a poor kid. If he's looking like me at that age.
It's all right, Will.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Stop putting yourself down.
That Will.
What?
Yeah.
Don't sell yourself down like that.
No, I know, but the receding hairline's coming into effect, so you know.
Yeah, I hate the bullshit answer that people give. Oh, receding hairline is genetics. You can always fix it.
I do agree.
There's there's shit you can drink, wash your hair with eggs, that sort of stuff.
If all else fails, I'll go turkey. You know, if all else fails.
What's the worst that can happen? It's hardly like washing your hair with eggs is going to make it fall out, is it? No. Right. Have you answered?
Yeah.
Yeah. Regrettably, but yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Next one. Who's the leader of you three?
We all do our own thing, don't we? It depends on in what. Organising stuff, me.
Yeah.
Fraser with the podcast.
I take quite a seat role in a lot of things, to be fair.
Will does
nothing.
Creates the lovely logo that we've got.
Yeah, that is true.
Fuck. Test that logo.
I'm going to keep it now.
We don't have a leader. We just all do things.
Fraser, I'm going to find a worse picture of you now and make it look even
worse.
I've
got plenty I could give you, but I'm not going
to. Just look through his Instagram. There's some good ones on his Instagram.
Hey! Nah, to be fair, if you dive deep into some old pictures, you might find a few
Yeah, but I don't think there's anything worse than that Euros photo that is on the logo.
I think this one will. Where's the camera?
To be fair, my head looks massive in that. Should rename myself Maguire with that picture. It was just the context, though. Line bikes were goated at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did love it, to be fair, didn't you?
I'll never forget that one night, that line bike. Fraser refused to get in a taxi and then line biked home like 10 minutes later.
And I line biked past the police.
And then you woke me up. I just heard someone out for someone to go, Will!
Oh, I'll tell you what. That was the worst thing about Filderon Flats, when you could hear everybody getting home on a night that you didn't go out.
First floor as well.
Yeah, our rooms were the worst for it.
Hard life, eh?
Right. Next question.
How do I deal with an infestation of crabs?
You don't.
I don't know. I don't have any advice for that.
I really hope these are just the bottom of the barrel questions here. We're going to get some decent ones at some point.
I think the few shitters are out of the way.
Do they get better from here? Please say they do.
The next one is, are you going to the HDM alumni thing?
Yes.
Nice. Will, how are the new roomies?
Yeah, they're all fine. I'm assuming this is from J-Dog or India. So, but they're all sound. I don't really see a couple of them that often, but
The guy who took over my room, you don't see, do you?
no, I think he's actually in today, which is quite a surprise. But I think he's just busy all the time.
What's he in?
Not answering that.
Oh, boo.
He's in Cam's room. That's what he's in.
Oh,
Brilliant. Right.
Still Cam's
But
room.
that's what's going to be the weirdest thing, though, is that when I come back to visit you in like April and then June, I'm going to just want to go and look in my room. It's going to be weird to be in that flat and it not be my bedroom, if you get me.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just go in my
We
room.
also, I forgot to mention, we fixed the freezer. Do you know?
Oh, it stopped leaking?
No, it's still leaking. But do you know how we got so much ice in it?
Mm.
That was because we put it on the max temperature for cool. Freezers are supposed to be 18 degrees and it was on 28.
Mm.
Yep.
So,
Fuck's sake.
Anto, if you're listening,
How
that
did
day
you
that you came and got rid of all the ice, that day was stressful when it was leaking
did that?
everywhere. Anto.
Anto did
yeah,
that.
so you were chipping her
Yeah.
away with a
Yeah.
knife and stuff.
Yeah, I did it to ours just before we left, and it was actually really satisfying because we had a fucking absolute massive hunk of ice on the top of ours.
Mm. Do you remember that guy that came and took our oven door off?
Yeah, I do remember that.
I was funny as fuck. We could have made a business out of that, you know.
What, nicking over
Clean-
doors and selling them back
clean-
to him?
Yeah, it's a bit of an ethical business, but business is
Clean
big.
the doors, clean them first, and then sell them back.
Exactly, yeah. That's where you create the value, you know.
I
Right.
actually happened to got a free cleanable oven door, so it's part of our business plan.
We've got one more shitter.
Okay, well that's good. There's 15 good ones.
Whoever this Brum fam prick is, fuck you.
I'd love to know who it is.
If I ever find out who you are,
Right, I'm gonna message my chat right now.
so I will not be impressed with you. One of Will's degenerate friends.
Hey, don't call them that. They're not all degenerate. Some of them are.
This bloke clearly is. Out of those children, this is relating to the impregnation question.
Oh, fucking hell.
Out of those children, how many could become professional MMA fighters?
None.
None. Where are they getting the genetics from that?
From
Not
me.
from me
no.
or Will.
No.
My
Chris
crystal
Fraser, maybe, but not.
that far into the future, especially for hypothetical situations.
Project Mbappe with him. We can do that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's more like Project Luke Littler for me, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what my project is. It's a Project Hippie Van? I don't fucking know. Bring that back from last year. The dream of getting the Volkswagen van and living under Kaufland's still alive, ladies and gentlemen. Just
Oh,
remember.
Kaufland.
Yeah.
Miss that place.
You could just live under Fildermanplatz.
Yeah, easy. Well, next to the bins.
They still have parties and stuff, by the way. Like everyone else used to do when you guys were there. In
Really?
the basement and stuff. Yeah, there's still stuff going on down there all
In the
time.
basement?
Well,
Yeah, we used to do that in the wash.
the washroom, whatever it's called.
That's not bad actually. You should just rock up one night and just meet some people.
Yeah. No.
Right, you might find yourself a wee romantic partner.
We're just.
I mean,
we're on no time for it. There's no time for it.
Oh,
have you not seen anybody that takes
No.
your fancy, Will?
No, I have, but it's like. Yeah, but I'm a pussy. First of all, let's just establish it first. And second of all, being completely honest, I actually don't have the time you would need to put in work for that. I just don't have it.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. I'm in uni 9 till 5, Monday to Friday. I'm exhausted. If I'm gonna go out with someone, I want to treat them well. I just won't have the energy to do that. So there's no point in doing it.
Riddle me this: how many hours of pro clubs are you still playing?
We don't really play programs that often anymore.
Well, just PlayStation or PC in general.
A day,
Mm.
maybe maximum 4.
Okay, so that's 4 times 7 is 28, Will. That's 28 hours you could invest into women instead of fucking virtual pixels on a fucking screen.
Yeah, but like, but
Mind blown.
yeah, but you can see someone like on the way. I see someone on the way to uni a fair bit. Yeah, she's cute, but like, it's just weird to go up and be like,
No, it's
oh,
not.
yes, it is. It's
No, it's
so
not.
weird.
We'll let Ben Love
It's weird if
Scotland
you make
decide.
it weird.
What?
We'll let Ben Love Scotland decide.
Yeah, but I
What do you
don't
think
know.
Will should? What do you think Will should do in this situation?
Yeah. Give
Say-
Will some pointers for going on from chatting to this mystery woman.
Yeah, I'm not. Please don't. That's what I will say.
Don't worry. It's like the whole Ben Love Scotland chat can get together to make it a communal goal to see Will get a girlfriend.
I'm not a fucking Make-A-Wish kid. What is going on here?
You are.
You're
I'm
making
not
yourself
good.
sound like one.
No, I'm just being honest. That's all. It's not. Yeah, it's not like I'm not depressed or anything because of it. I don't care.
That doesn't mean we can't help you.
Okay. You said you were going to set me up when you were here, and you never did. So
I tried.
That is
that is not true.
Who did I not? I swear I tried with someone.
No, you did. Well, if you did, you wouldn't make me aware of it.
plus we gave you a massive helping hand as well the other week. Well, a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is true.
that's more on you, Cam.
Well, Fraser still tried to big you up, but you just
Yeah. You were having
you're
none
not you're like Morata, man. You're not taking the chances.
That is true. But hey ho.
Me and Fraser have just played multiple through balls to you, and you just don't convert.
Yeah, Blast would have been to Rose Ed, really.
You're just taking too many touches. That's it,
Yeah.
or not enough touches, so to speak, in this instance.
Trying to hit it first time wasn't working.
Oh, unreal. Right. How exactly did you guys meet?
Oh, good question.
I met Will my first day in Germany. He was in my flat, and he was like English, football. Then we just became friends. And then Fraser, 2 days later at our first day at our new German university, I was like, we spoke about football, and then that was it. We just
And I must say, I never thought a year on I would be sitting on a call.
no, me neither, to be honest. Yeah, imagine if you said when we first got in Germany, this would be the case.
I know. I didn't meet Will until we went to watch some football, and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because me and Wills decided on the Saturday night, didn't we? We should go and watch the game at the sports
Yeah.
bar, Liverpool City, and then
Yeah.
I was like, I know a decent lad. He's Scottish. He likes football and beer. He should come. So,
I actually do want to point out that Fraser's like demeanor when I first met him was completely different to like when he left Stuttgart.
Yeah, definitely.
Not for the worst, but it was. He was much more like conservative when I first met him. And then a month in, he started insulting me, and then
Yeah, it seemed to come out of nowhere because it was really nice, and then just out of nowhere it was just Cam, you're fat. And I was like,
Well, if the first thing I said to you, Cam, when I met you was, "You're a bit beefy, mate," you're not exactly going to take much liking to me, are you?
and then next minute it's fatty, can I borrow your toothbrush charger?
Well, I don't know if I worded it that harshly. But on the odd occasion, I might have chucked in a little insult here and there. But
To be fair, we all give it. If you give it, you got to be able to take it.
yeah, exactly.
yeah, I mean, I'm just easing you into my character, you know. Sometimes people can get a bit scared, you know. I don't wanna go shooing away any birds that don't need to be shooed away. Anyway, this one just says, when Stuttgart reunion?
Well, I'm going back in April, and then June again. Well, July again. Sorry for the reunion thing at uni. So
I mean, it all depends on what everyone's doing for the alumni thing, because I have a project there anyway that I'll be displaying. so I'll obviously be there, but it depends on everybody else.
What are you displaying?
Oh, some fucking book. It's just
A book?
yeah.
You've wrote a book.
No, I haven't wrote a
Oh.
book. What? What was that, Fraser?
How not to get women?
Yeah, bestseller apparently.
It's a colouring book.
No, it's like some. So my dean picked the topic. It's like some like British India type book. We have to write like, but no one gives a fuck about what's in the book. It's like just poems and shit. No one cares. But like it's about the design of it, and we're gonna make it look nice. We're gonna have some whole ass like presentation display of it. It'll be cool, but like most of us on there aren't that infused just because it's not like the topic that maybe we would have wanted. But it's still fun, like working with each other and stuff. But I mean, yeah, that'll be something we do over the summer, and I get ECTs for it, so I can't really moan.
Nothing to write home about, really.
No, if it was something like on a topic that I chose, then it would be much more enjoyable. But yeah,
Oh well.
it's not terrible though. I wouldn't say it's bad.
Yeah, there's worse things you could do at uni.
Oh yeah.
Right. Next one. I can guarantee you I know who this is from. Why does Fraser have a toupee?
Emily.
Emily? Yep.
Fair play. She remembered the last one. She ran it back.
I like that question.
Back to July.
This is probably another Emily one, I reckon. How do you feel about Chelsea Football Club right now, though?
That's got to be to me then.
Well, yeah, obviously not to me and Fraser with our Wolves and Hib shirts.
Yeah, pretty good. We're doing all right. We're fourth at the moment. City away as next as of this recording tomorrow. Yeah, we're doing all right. We'll see. Take it game by game.
Easy 3 points for you tomorrow, like.
I don't think so. I think realistically, everyone knows the blueprint of how to get at City, and that's just fucking press them and run at them. But whether we do that or not is a completely different question. I mean, I thought against Wolves we were all right, but you know, Wolves did have a 15-20 minute spell where they probably could have scored again.
And we're going to get obliterated by Arsenal tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely just going for a laugh now. Like, I don't look forward to home games at all anymore.
I just don't think you're going to go down though.
Oh, we will. We're pants, mate, in every department.
I think it will be the three it came up though. I don't see them getting enough points.
But Ipswich have just brought in NC, so they've got a fight about them. We don't.
Yeah.
If we don't go down this season, we'll go down next season. It's inevitable at some point.
I think Ipswich will be similar to what Luton were like. They'll put up a fight, but they won't stay up.
I just don't see where we pick up points, though.
There'll be a game that something will happen.
We've got Arsenal, Villa, Bournemouth in our next three.
That's a bit rough.
That is, but you never know.
But then again, Villa at home, we haven't lost to them at home since the last time we was in the Premier League years ago, I don't think.
Not lost to Villa since when?
We haven't lost to Villa at home since 2012. I think.
Not bad.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We know that Southampton and Leicester are 100% going to go. That's like
one thing. Yeah. I mean, Leicester are on about Van Nistelrooy resigning now, aren't they?
Great.
Because he was promised signings in January that haven't happened.
Yeah. I mean, but Ipswich will put up a fight. But I thought, honestly, I was pretty annoyed watching that City game with them. I mean, I turned it off because it's like they didn't do to City what they did to Chelsea. And they hounded us, pressed us and stuff, and then against City, just sat off them and didn't do anything. I was just like, what are you doing?
Before Will has a hernia, our next question, Fraser.
Top 3 albums of 2024. Also, what you miss most about Stuttgart. Does that mean like music?
Yeah.
All right. None for me.
Fraser doesn't believe in music, do you really?
I listen to like one song from a different band.
Part-time lover.
I'll tell you what. Where's the fucking? Oh, my phone's there. I will tell you what I've listened to recently. I had some bangs.
Katy Perry.
Nah, if you've heard a song called Japan, it's banging. That's one of my songs currently. So that's my answer. That's pretty much it. But yeah, when you go.
Number one, Romance by Fontaines DC. Number two, Midas by Wonder Horse. And then number three, the new album from the K's, which I've completely forgot the name of. I wonder if the world knows. That's it.
Nice. I go number three, the new sound by Geordie Greep. Brat, number two. And then,
Seriously?
Yeah, Brat's awesome. And number one, I go with Imagine a Disc by Magdalena Bay.
I did not take you for a Charlie XCX fan, Will.
I want to point out to everyone who's listening to this, I was on this shit day one. Like, I listened to this album the second it fucking came out. Like, I was the original Brat lover. I know everyone will say what they want, but I was listening to it on release day.
I actually have no idea who anyone that you guys have just. Normally, some people say it's people and they ring a bell. Not even ringing bells here.
Also, honourable mention to the day that I listened to the new Taylor Swift album with Judith and got kicked out of their listening party for whatever. Can't remember why, but I got kicked out for laughing at something.
I like that reaction, Fraser.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, J-Dog.
We have another shitey question.
Out
Out of those MMA fighters, which one out of you three would be most likely to produce a world champion?
We've already had that, haven't we, really?
Who's going to produce a world MMA?
This guy is obsessed with our genetics, I swear.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. I really hope that's
Fraser.
not him.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be quite a harsh father.
I've got some... I don't think I'd ever even want kids, so...
Well, that's poor. That's
Why?
poor. You could have kids.
Bro,
If your parents didn't have you, you wouldn't be here.
Wow, thank you for that inspiration.
Wow. You owe it to the next generation to have one.
No, to be fair, I am really excited to one day have kids.
Yeah, but like, listen, from my perspective, my mum keeps banging on about it. It's like, oh, would you have kids when you're older? I'm like, Mum, I'm 21 years old, and like, I still can't communicate with women properly. Like, we've really not got much hope going on here.
You've really hit rock bottom when you're saying this to your mum.
Yeah, no, I'm really honest with my mum. She's like, oh, if you met anyone, I'm like, no, not really. I remember a year or two ago, she was like, at some point, she was like, "Are you gay?" It's got that bad, like. But no, it's just is what it is. Also, kids annoy the fuck out of me. Like, do you know what I mean? There's actually nothing. I got in trouble once because like this kid was like sat next to me like a child in like that thing at a restaurant, and I said to my dad jokingly, "How far do you reckon you could punt it?" And my mum was not happy with me after that statement. So
yeah, but it's probably different if it's your own kid, though. Like,
I have heard this.
Yeah, because you're not going to think of volleying your own child, are you? Really? Well, you might do in your case, Will, but
yeah, I don't want to ruin some poor child's life. So it's just best not to have one.
Next question, because this guy's been really obsessed with whatever's producing today.
I want to say, it was one of my friends, the Brum Squad, and I'm very disappointed.
Well, to whichever one of Will's friends.
What's his name?
Jarrell.
Jarrell?
Yeah.
What, Jarrell Kwanzaa, the Liverpool centre?
He was trying to get a Bonnie Blue motive.
Jarrell, that's a fucking enough of that. I'm calling you out, son. I'm calling you fucking out. Anyway, next question. This is a good one. Rank yourself based on who's the most and least racist. I'll be claiming the number one spot.
I think I'll just have to go number two because I know, whilst I'm obviously not racist, Will's a lot more woke. Will's a lot, yeah. Will's a lot more woke than me, so to speak. So.
No, that's not fair. I wouldn't say I'm woke. I'm just, I don't really.
A big lefty.
No, I'm not even that big of a lefty, to be fair. No, I took the political compass test. I'm not as far left as you think, actually.
Political compass test.
Yes, it's always interesting to see where you stand.
You've got to do a test to find out your own
Is
views.
that?
No, they ask you for your own opinions on stuff, and it just tells you where you are on like an average scale. So it's interesting.
Send me it and I'll do it after the questions.
I was like,
Yeah, well,
bottom
we'll do it,
left,
yeah.
but quite far.
This is like the remake of what was the one we did before? The 100
the rice
the purity
test.
chest, yeah.
We'll do this
Chess,
for,
yeah.
for the political things.
Yeah, we'll do that after, and we'll send the results into Ben Love Scotland as a teaser for the show.
Right, we've got 6 more. 5 more. If you could swap lives with each other, who would you swap with and why?
Will, so I could be back in Germany.
Beep 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 beep.
No, not. I just want to be back in Germany. I bet.
Not in my fucking body, you're not. Hang on a minute, not in my body.
Jackie,
What do you
you've
mean?
got this man on a leash. On a leash.
No, but I am planning to move to Germany in the next couple of years. So
Oh, boss.
why not speed up the process and just swap bodies with Will? Well, not swap bodies.
You don't swap bodies.
Lives.
Yeah, do I still get to be me because I
Yeah.
want to be me?
No, I think you're Will.
No.
Not that I don't want to be Will. But
No,
like,
I understand.
I think you live the other person's life.
That's a boring life, Cam. I'm not sure you want to do this now. Especially at the moment.
well, Fraser's is just as. We're all just as bad, really.
Yeah, but
What? I'd take Cam's because then I can be a raging alcoholic.
That was uncalled for.
Oh.
Minor alcoholic.
No, I wouldn't even say that.
I don't think he's an alcoholic. An alcoholic, so you've got to have alcohol to function.
Yeah, we're just English. We're just British. That's all.
Well, I would take your ability to consume alcohol. Let's put it that.
Well, yeah, because we actually debated getting cans before this. Well, to have a couple of beers on this episode, but then Fraser decided that it wouldn't be able to go anywhere if that was the case. So.
Yeah. Where is this going would not be going out. That's
Yeah.
The
The same as the first podcast we ever recorded, for people that know about that. We did a practice one that we realised this cannot leave our laptops. So if anyone ever hacks me,
we dissed some. We said
I
stuff
don't mind.
we can't be on.
There's some good comedy on that.
There is, but like it just can't go out. There was stuff that was said on it that just can't. Not even like about. It's just
not even bad things. It just wasn't professional. What was the professional standards? Was it?
No, it was definitely not that. No.
So I chose Cam. Cam chose Will. Will, who are you choosing?
I think I would choose you, Fraser. I don't know. I just want to basically. If I was to swap lives with Fraser, I want to grow sunflowers and then do that thing I sent you, Fraser. That guy just uppercutting the sunflowers in the field, and flying into the sky.
You don't have to be me to be able to grow sunflowers, though.
Well, where the fuck am I growing them in this room?
You've got a garden.
Where?
Out the side of Philodendron. There's
There is a bit of grass
There's a bit of grass.
next to the U-Bahn track.
There's a patch of grass and there's some good sunflowers that'll grow in there. Right. Next one's how is life after your semester abroad? Already answered. There's a lot of them. What do you miss most about Stuttgart? For Will, what do you miss most about England?
Probably some of the people. I miss my friends and my family and stuff, I guess. So my parents and my cats and that. And some food, I love a Greg's and stuff like that. But I don't miss an awful lot, if I'm honest. I'm quite overall happier in Germany than I am in the UK. But now that I've moved away, when I come back to England, I enjoy it a lot more. I am happy to be home when I'm home. And then when I go back, I feel always it's the right time to go back anyway. So I don't miss too much, but I guess some things food and my friends and stuff, I guess, yeah.
I miss German food like mad. I just want Maltash and Spätzle. That's all that I want. I mean, I'm loving having English food again. Why is Fraser giggling? I'm loving having English food again. You know, Sunday dinner, all the classics. But I just want. Oh, he's frozen.
Oh no!
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
Yeah, I think just enjoying your answer.
What did he say? What did you
Have I
say?
frozen?
What are you giggling about?
Am I not allowed to smile?
No, you froze. Me and Will couldn't hear you or see you for like
He's-
10
he's-
seconds.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
You're pure pixels at the minute.
Yeah. What do you think, Fraser? What do you miss?
Chess, the environment, the sun, the routine. Some people, not all, just some. But yeah,
Do you want to name the people you miss?
no,
Oh, okay. He misses that guy he played chess with all the time.
I
can
do
name
miss that. Avni is one that I miss.
Do you remember that day we nearly died when the barbecue exploded at the chess
It
place?
was fucking hilarious. He picked up a bit of steak off the ground and we shared it. It was so funny. Just yeah.
That was the day of. We watched the football that day, didn't we? I remember because we was at the fan zone for quite a bit in the blazing sun, if you remember.
Burnt my fucking leg, didn't
Yeah,
I?
I remember. I come back home and you were just. Oh, I've never seen somebody so red.
Yeah. There's no sun at the moment though, Fraser. You're not missing out on much. It's very cold.
Yeah, I know. I was going to go to the Canary Islands at the start of January, but I just couldn't be arsed. Like
That's the
500
most
quid.
you reason ever.
It was like 500 quid I didn't want to spend. I don't know if would it be worth it? Like I quite like the sun. I always like getting out in the sun and whatnot. And we don't get it in Scotland for like 9 months a year.
That's being generous.
Extremely.
I was like, oh, maybe in January, cheap flights, you can get a decent price for like a hostel or a hotel or like an Airbnb or something like that. It would probably cost like maybe 500-600 quid. I was like, is it worth it? I could never really weigh it up, so I just ended up not going.
Who was it like your friends going?
No, just me.
Oh.
No, I'd enjoy that. Just some time, just
Yeah, you
doing
just
nothing.
get peace and tranquility. You can just walk out, go to the beach, have a sun lounge. I don't know,
Yeah, fair.
simple stuff.
Fair enough.
Well, I was too late, and you could go. You could go now, like January, late January, early February. Prices are still fucking rock bottom, pretty much.
You should come back to Germany for Vavassen again. Run it back like
Oh,
last
man.
year.
Oh,
What?
not in April.
Why?
This deadline's 30th of April.
Ooh.
That's big time stuff.
Yeah, you can't argue that.
Even though it's not going to make a difference to my whole life, still going to do it. Great. Right, 2 more questions. If you met God, what one question would you ask him?
When are Wolves ever going to win a football match again?
Right. What? Yeah. To be fair, you're not asking a question, Will.
I actually don't know what I would ask.
Are you trying to get all philosophical with it?
No, I'm not. I just generally wouldn't know what to say.
I've got a good one.
I'd be like, oh, they're real?
Just ask him some of the questions that the Brum fan guy sent us. That's what I reckon.
How many women do you think you can impregnate within 5 minutes?
Mine's is, how close have I came to death without knowing it?
Yeah,
That would be an
that's, that's the thing actually. What's one stat that you would love to find out before you die?
kilos of bacon consumed.
Yes.
Mm.
I don't really know. Sorry, guys.
For a man of so many words, Will.
I'm just.
Right, next
You
question.
understand
Will's stuck.
the concept of a podcast, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know a stat that I want to know.
See, like, here, like, most people's head, underneath their hair, they have a thing called a brain.
Yeah.
It produces, like, thoughts and stuff. and maybe once in a while it says to another part of your body to use your mouth.
Yeah, brother, I'm trying.
That's just you in front of any woman ever. I think that one. How many times have you come close to death?
I do that as well.
It's
or like how many serial killers have you like passed on the street?
Yeah,
or that's
that's a good one.
Yeah. What's the closest you think you have come to death?
I remember one time, like when I was a kid, we had like in my old house a brook, like down the bottom of my garden. It was quite obviously for like I was probably like 6, 7 at the time. It was quite steep, and I slipped and like almost fell into it. I like held on to the top of it, and then managed to get out. I still have a scar on my stomach from it actually to this day, but that's probably the closest. Because if I'd fallen, I probably would have been working myself into an early grave there. So I would say that.
Fair. I don't think I've ever come close to death, to be honest. That's what I want to know.
I don't think I've come majorly close. Maybe a few dodgy overtakes in the car.
Oh yeah, that.
Had things went differently. A couple of.
It's probably just stuff in the car, isn't it, that you've never even known. Like if you reacted like half a second late or something.
Yeah. Mine's are probably the closest I've ever been is definitely all like car related. If I've just like fucking sent it around a corner or something like that and just went for it. But I only ever really do them at night these days, so you can always see what's around the corner. Right. The last question is, where is this actually going?
We're still trying to answer that question ourselves.
Yeah. It's going to go out. That's what I will say. This podcast will go out.
This will go out.
I mean, we don't even have to edit it. You can just upload it whenever you want.
Yeah. I'm put it on Spotify as well.
I'm thinking long-term future. 10 years down the line.
We'll be...
Cam's Germany's biggest journalist. And I've probably managed to grow one crop of sunflowers.
Because every summer's failed since.
Wait, hang on. What did you say for me?
Will's still a virgin.
Why am I the only one that's got a compliment in all of this?
Hey, I'm happy with growing a crop of sunflowers.
Fair.
Hey, I'm happy with being a virgin.
What, in 10 years' time?
How old will I be? 30 what? Oh, yeah.
There'll be multiple hippie vans down by that point, Will.
Yeah. You know, still living in Kaufland's car park.
You'll have a fleet of VW campers.
I miss Kaufland.
Mate, you're literally going to have a fleet of these.
Yeah.
Where does this go?
You just took
it off your wall.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know where it goes. Like, back.
I'm not even sat in my room. I'm sat in my mum's dressing room because I don't have a desk.
No, I'm not.
Do you want to give people a room tour, Will? Of your new Filderman flats?
I don't think I can. I think the camera will cut off if I try. What I will say though to everyone who's watching, I do have a record player, so I've moved my stuff around. So there's like a desk here, and then the record player's with a desk next to it.
See, a record player. That is a charmer, Will.
Yeah, I couldn't live without mine.
Let's go and say,
hello,
ich habe ein record player.
Yeah, it's all charming until I take them back and start playing fucking music that's not super. I could get some jazz records. I do like some jazz, but a bit of Miles Davis
with your LED lights as well. Get rid of the LEDs. Get some candles.
No. Hang on a minute. Let me just whilst we're on air. We can have the LEDs on. They just have to be a specific colour. Let me just. There we go. Much better. Nice and red. Just for you, Cam.
Brilliant. Is that for your new flatmates?
Yeah. We bring them into the room and they're like, oh, lovely.
Has anyone been in your room since me and Fraser?
My parents, if that counts.
It's not as good as me and Fraser harassing you, or the time you walked out and Fraser was giving me a massage.
Oh, that was so funny. Just
Well, not a
look
massive.
down on the floor.
When you were sat on top of me, cracking my back.
Oh, right. I was like, what? You drugged me or something like that. I actually have no recollection whatsoever.
Mm.
I've still got my LED lights too. They're just in a box.
Oh, you took them back, did you?
Yeah, but I need to get a different plug for them so they work here. I also have a lamp, so not exactly like
Nothing,
required.
nothing in this room is mine.
Nothing in that room. This room is yours.
No, I'm in my mum's dressing room because I don't have a desk in my room. So this is just like
A dressing room.
it's like a room where she watches TV when the rugby's on. Where the wardrobes are as well. Like the camera won't turn very well. And it's just where she gets ready, I guess.
Fancy.
Mm.
Right. That's all of our questions.
Damn.
What's everyone got for their tea?
I'm probably gonna have a pizza tonight. But
Treat yourself. It's the weekend. Yeah.
I've been cooking some really good stuff.
Will learn how to cook.
I did learn how to cook. I've been cooking some yesterday. I had I had chicken, so I seasoned it with some Chinese 5 spices, some paprika, salted it, then cooked some rice, then put it in a wrap, and it was banging.
Well done.
Yeah.
I think we've got spag bol tonight.
Ooh, nice.
Roast chicken.
Just chicken on its own.
No, whole 9 yards. Is that what? Is that the saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know.
this was my breakfast the other day. I've converted into a fried egg man. I never used to
Oh.
like fried eggs, and since a couple of weeks ago, fully converted. Now I just fucking eat fried eggs, 6 fried eggs every morning for breakfast.
Eggs are banging.
I've been living off scrambled eggs recently.
Scrambled's good as well.
My flatmates tried to tell me that eating more than 3 eggs a week is going to kill you, and I eat.
Yeah, I
6
remember you saying that. I was gonna say I used to have an omelette every day. I should be dead by now.
Where have they pulled that sauce from?
Don't know. Honestly, don't know. Get them out of the way. None of that woke nonsense.
All right. Just should we do this again in a few months? Do you reckon? Are we going to make this like a 3-monthly thing?
Well, I was thinking whenever you guys both come back, we could do it again live in the HTM studio. I can always book it out, so it's never.
Can you use it in June? Is the piano still there?
It is, but they're doing something. Since you've been gone, the uni's doing some fire safety shite. So the cafeteria is now moved from the bottom back up to the top bit. Again,
Did it used to be at the top?
It did used to be at the top.
Oh.
I was never there when it was at the top either, but so they've moved it back, and the piano at the moment is covered up, so no one can play it.
I tell you what, after being back at my uni though in Birmingham, just HDM seems so small. I miss it.
Yeah.
I miss just being able to get everywhere in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it is really intimate as well.
Mm.
But it's nice.
Interesting.
Shut up, man.
Not for
Shut up,
you, it's
man.
not, Will.
Hitting up a university campus with some Riz.
I think on that note, should we leave it there? We'll let people ponder over Will's.
You want to end it already?
Well, we've been here over an hour.
We haven't even waffled about sports. Take questions from audience again.
We haven't got any more questions. We've spoke about sports.
Well, I don't mind.
Yeah,
People need to enjoy this, don't they? We can't just put 4 hours of us talking on their screens.
We could.
I feel all the topics have been covered sufficiently, to be fair. So,
And I didn't have my bleep button today. I was gutted.
I know.
Oh no, such a shame.
we did abuse it quite heavily 20 minutes into that one. I remember
Just
that.
whenever we mention certain names, just put a bleep after so they never know what's being said about them.
Yeah, we don't probably have to edit this, to be fair. It's pretty clean.
Yeah, you don't. It's just... I've used this software before. You just literally leave it and then do what you want with it.
Yeah, it says 99% uploading in the corner.
Yeah, because we all have to stay for 2 minutes after we've ended the live, the recording, and then because it uploads all of our footage separately, so it shows the best footage that we've got.
All right, I see. My camera looks a bit blurry.
It's been pixely in and out, but like, I'm also going to extract just the audio and then put it on Spotify as well. So if people don't watch the video or something, they can just listen to it on Spotify.
They're all going to tune in for Taylor for Fraser's Tash.
Yeah. Get it gone, man.
After we give them a teaser.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably put it out tonight.
Do you know how long it took me to grow this?
How's that?
Guess how long it took me to grow it?
If it's anything more than like a week.
Since you got back?
No.
Please don't tell me it's longer.
No, it's not longer than that. Since I've not shaved it since the start of November.
Wait, you tried to do Movember, and that's the outcome of it.
He's doing Movember next year, Will.
This is 3 months of growing it out.
This is 2 weeks, about a week and a half, and it's like a bird's nest.
Yeah, mine's is just moderate.
Jimmy will fix it.
I would much rather have a good head of hair and not be able to grow facial hair.
That is true.
Facial hair can, I don't know. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm kind of in between. It's a very subjective thing.
Also, Will, you need to send us this test because that's the teaser we'll send.
Oh yes, what's the test? Oh, the political one. Yes.
Yeah. Should we end the recording here and then we'll send that into Ben Love Scotland then, the test.
Yeah. We need ideas for the next time as well. Do we have a guest
sending
on?
you Levy.
We could have.
I could ramble on for a good half hour. To be fair.
Who you?
I've got my dinner is going to be done very soon.
Yeah.
My dinner was ready 15 minutes ago, but I trust that the roast chicken will stay warm. I'll show you a quick photo. This is one of the hardest pictures I've seen all year. It was taken on New Year's. This is my mate. It was from New Year's, and that's a bath that we're in, but you can't really see it.
Why are you in a suit?
Yeah.
Oh, we had to dress formal for it.
Oh, okay.
But fucking hard as fuck pick, honestly.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
And I've bought a kilt.
Oh my god.
I'll show you the tartan. This is the tartan.
I refuse to look.
Wow. That's definitely something.
Are you still going naked under it? Is that the plan?
Yes. I can send you a picture if you like.
Please don't.
Please do.
I'll put my phone on the floor and take a picture and send it to these two.
Mate, some bloke showed me anyway the fan zone at Schlossbad, so it's not like I haven't seen a Scottish man's, I'm just going through my camera because it always reminds me. I made a heap of lasagnas. You've probably already seen this though. Yeah, you did. You told us about that.
Oh,
Do you remember that day when you deleted like 30,000 photos on the way to Freiburg?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're all useless fucking folk.
What a day that was as well. That was almost a year ago, by the way. That was like
a year ago in
2-3
April.
months. Yeah. Mad.
How sad is that?
That was really
Yeah, because I went back to Freiburg in August, didn't I?
Yes.
For Freiburg Stuttgart. That was a stressful day. I had to get 7 trains on the way back because the line that we got from Freiburg to Karlsruhe and then Karlsruhe to Stuttgart was off because of building work. So I had to go like all everywhere basically, and then Deutsche Bahn delays and the best.
That's horrid. That is horror.
Get yourself a driving license ASAP.
You're telling me, mate. But yeah,
get the auto ban.
It took about 6.5 hours to get back. I forgot my AirPods as well that day, so I had to buy the premium version of Score Hero so I didn't run out of lives just for the day.
That is cracking, to be fair.
I think I'm like I got 75% all the way up to where you can't do any more on Score Hero. So proud of that day.
I'm looking at the topics. We've definitely covered everything.
Yeah, send us in your ideas for whenever we're going to do this again. Do we need a guest? Who do you want the guest to be? Obviously, somebody that is attainable for us. We can't just go and get like John Cena as a guest, but like anyone.
No point having him on. You can't see him.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Tough crowd.
Yeah. Thank you all for
Yeah, thank you all.
If anyone's watched this far, what are you doing with your life? You need to find hobbies. But yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Any last words, Fraser?
Bye.
Shout out to Oya.
Yeah.